Hello, I'm Sierra Pup with KNN, and this is the review of ABU's Super Dry Kids, otherwise known as SDKs. Going straight into it, they are relatively thick compared to most other brands. They're very thick, but they could be thicker. They do swell up nicely, but not too much. Next, we go on to crinkliness, as you can probably hear. They are very crinkly, very loud, very nice. I give the crinkles 10 out of 10, a full scale. They're wonderful, but we go on to the prints, which are featuring little bears, and they have little hearts. They float on balloons and a parachute. They're very cute. As I said, little hearts, they have little paw print feet. A's and B's, and it's pretty cute. I believe they're based off an old vintage Pampers, but it cuts off at the top, and the rest of the diaper remains white unless you count the side panels. The side panels are a light bluish color, as are the backings and front, and they're not really noticeable, and because the sides go inward, you can't really see them either. There's also no pattern to them. Thus, for these reasons, prints only get a 4 out of 4. And unfortunately, joining them is the tapes, which also get 4 out of 10. And also the prints only got 4 out of 10, sorry. The tapes get 4 out of 10 because they are, not because they're very strong, but because they're very difficult. They're difficult to put on, they're difficult to take off, and they're not adjustable. They are very strong though, so they're not gonna fall off or anything, for sure. But they're difficult to get on, they're difficult to get off, and they're not adjustable. It's just that plain simple, and for that they only get a 4 out of 10. But that's okay, because they are very absorbent. They get a full 8 out of 10 on absorbency. They hold 1, 2, 3, even 4 weddings, depending on how heavy you are. They held a lot. They held very nicely. The only reason they don't get a full 10 is because when you sit down, they do slowly leak out, and after a half hour to an hour, or even an hour and a half, you will need to change your pants, because they do slowly leak out. Not out the sides or out the back or front, no, they leak out just straight out through the padding, which I don't really understand, but okay. But absorbency was still great. That should not scare you. They're very absorbent, very nice. 8 out of 10. Assuming the scent is the same as their ABU Fresh scent, which I've reviewed before, it would get an 8 out of 10. I don't know for sure because I didn't get it with these. But the prices are also very reasonable. If you go to their pricing chart, you get a 2 for $4.95, 10 for $14.95, a 20-pack for $28.78, a 30-pack for $41.50, a 40-pack for $53.10, and an 80 for $93. Very reasonable, very affordable actually, and I say very worth it as well. Their sizing chart was also much more accurate this time. They fit snug and nice. So they get a 9 or a 8 on sizing. Packaging wise though, they get a 9. They're very discreet, very quickly arrived within 3 to 4 days, I believe, and they're very nice. The only reason it does not get a full 10 for packaging is when someone opens the box, they are right there, staring straight at you. Meaning if someone opens the box and it's not you, they know what's inside. But they were extremely comfortable. One of the best things, they were really, really soft and comfortable. Again, 8 out of 10. As for usefulness, they're really only useful for indoors coming out. I wouldn't advise them for public or outdoor use. So they get a 4 out of 10. And overall, because they're very crinkly, comfortable, and absorbent and have great pricing, they get a 7.5 out of 10 overall for the whole diaper. And the music in the background is To the Ranting Griffin's Fox Dance. Our shout out this video is to Hexod, who made this. He is a great artist, draws very cute, very well, and I would suggest you go visit him on Fur Affinity, user Hexaod. That's Hexaod. He's a cool person, a nice person, and he draws very cute art, and I like his style. If you, of course, if you want any links to any of those below, they're right below, down. You click down there, they're right there. I am Sierra Pup with KNN. This is the review of ABU's Super Divide Kids. Thank you.